Hi, this is Dr. William with a lecture coming to you from the Pakwa Clinic at Dao Garden Health Resort. Today I wanted to talk about some fundamental ideas in cancer. Cancer is a word that strikes fear and lots of concern in anybody who's ever been diagnosed with it. And there are lots of ideas out there about how to treat it and its causes. I wanted to touch just very briefly upon what we know to be the cause of cancer. The cause of cancer was found or discovered in 1966 by Dr. Otto Warburg, and in spite of what other researchers might claim, this discovery has not been disproven. And in fact, all cancers show a similar pattern, and that pattern, as Dr. Warburg had discovered, was breakdown in cellular respiration. In other words, the cells are unable to use oxygen properly. And when they can't use oxygen properly, they will start to ferment in order to make energy. It's this fermentation process which then leads to damage in replication of DNA. Many doctors today, including so-called experts in cancer research and treatment, will make the claim that cancer is DNA, genetics. And in fact, Dr. Warburg has, in his research, showed that this was not true. Others may claim that it is caused by viruses or some other pathogens. And again, this has been disproven. It's not to say that DNA abnormalities or viruses or pathogens or toxins or other things can contribute. But we're talking about cause now. The direct cause is the breakdown of cellular respiration, also known as the Warburg principle. A book that describes this and his discoveries is called The Hidden Story of Cancer by Dr. Peskin. Now, he's not a medical doctor, but he wrote a very wonderful book. It is pretty big, but it is very easy to read and to understand the story of Dr. Warburg's findings. Dr. Warburg was also presented with the Nobel Prize for Medicine. So he is a pretty smart fellow, and he did lots and lots of research, actually starting in the late 20s. Now, in the treatment of cancer, many people erroneously believe that it's due to an acidic environment. And nothing could be further from the truth. If you refer back to the video that I did about acid-alkaline balance myth, it is just that. There are cancers that will survive quite well in an alkaline environment, and in fact, they are producing an alkaline substance which is then pushed out of the cell. Now, cancer will form a slight acidic shield or buffer around its cell development. And in fact, Western medicine uses specifically targeted drugs that are only effective in a particular pH. In other words, when the pH is slightly acidic, these drugs tend to home in on that area. Now imagine if it was true that our blood was acidic, like so many claim. Using this kind of drug would then go everywhere and be totally ineffective and in fact kill the patient. And that's not what's happening. So in this idea, the first idea being that, that because you eat a diet that is acid forming or whatever these so-called health experts are claiming, is blatantly not true. Again, it's based upon the idea that anything that disrupts or reduces cellular respiration, the use of oxygen at the cell level in the mitochondria, is the sole cause for cancer. And again, there are many contributing factors. Certain dietary ideas, such as a diet high in sugars or grains, can contribute to it because that is all cancer can eat. When a cell's respiration system is broken, it will ferment, and it cannot ferment fats. Now, speaking of diet, there is a tremendous book called Cancer as a Metabolic Disease by Dr. Seyfried, and it explains the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet being very high in fat, and this diet in research, clinical research, has been shown to greatly reduce the spread of cancer. Something else to consider: intermediate fasting or states of fasting. When we can resensitize the body to insulin, and we have insensitivity to insulin because basically everybody's consuming too much sugar. if we can cut back on the sugar, reduce the sugar amounts greatly, and sensitize the body to insulin, then we have a chance to starve the cancer. In addition to that, fasting, this means without any food whatsoever for a period of 3 days or more, has been shown to stimulate stem cell production in the body. And stem cells are undifferentiated cells that can become components that we need. Now, detoxification is also something to consider. Of course, toxins will contribute to the formation of cancer. Again, not the cause, but a contribution or a contributing factor to development. So anything you can do to detox your body will greatly benefit your chances of improvement. Finally, the mental, the mind. Dr. Gerhard Hammer postulated that every cancer and every serious long-term disease has a mental emotional component. I myself as a physician would have to agree wholeheartedly that every patient that I've run into that has been diagnosed with cancer does have some emotional trauma. Now, there are many things out there that you can do to help with this. For example, here at Dao Garden, we teach Qigong and other meditative techniques which will help relieve these. But if you were to Google or YouTube some of the other techniques, I'm sure you would find something that appeals to you. Nothing is the right answer. However, you have to try various things. Any therapy that does not address detoxification, dietary modifications, and detoxification to the mind will probably not be very successful in the long run. Here at Dao Garden, we try to apply natural therapies such as ozone, chelation, IVs of high doses of vitamin C and other orthomolecular type medicines to improve your immune system, make you stronger so that you can eliminate any tumor or cancer growth that's occurring. We do not treat cancer directly. This is a myth, and I think this is the wrong idea also. Your body, the immune system that you were born with, is more than capable of destroying almost anything that you're exposed to. And the same would apply to cancer. It's just that the immune system has become dysregulated or dysfunctional to various reasons. The cells are not breathing properly, and therefore you have an environment in which cancer can thrive. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, please, as always, feel free to contact us at the Dao Garden website. Thank you very much. Sawasdee Krap.